Hey there, Riverview. Today is Tuesday, September 26th, and we are on a Day 2 schedule. Attention all seniors. Please stop by Mrs. Kavortek's room to sign the back of the senior class t-shirt by September 29th. If you do not do so, Mrs. K will sign your name for you. You can also pick up an order form at the time of the signing. All forms and money are due to a senior class officer on Mrs. K no later than noon on Thursday, October 5th. Turning to volleyball. On Thursday's varsity only match up against Vincentian, the Raiders battled in a close first and second match. We did end up losing the match in 3, but the Raiders showed resilience on defense against some strong hitters from Vincentian. Ariel Rafferty and Paige Pursuti led the team in kills, and Aaliyah Wallenjevitz had over 20 assists. Service errors on our part and smart plays by Vincentian resulted in a third set loss. This week, the Raiders face Springdale on Tuesday and GCC at home on Thursday. Attention all juniors and seniors. There are some upcoming visits from colleges and universities. If you are interested in attending any of these college visits, please see your guidance counselor to receive a pass. You must get a pass if you want to attend a college visit. Some upcoming visits include September 26th, Period 3, Point Park College, September 26th, Period 4, St. Vincent College, September 27th, Period 9, University of Pittsburgh, and October 2nd, Period 2, Ohio Northern. And now, here's an update from Mr. English.
Good morning, Riverview Junior Senior High School. It's me. I haven't talked to you yet on RVTV. I apologize for that. It's been a busy start, but I have a few things I want to go over to you in a little more detail. I hope that you are all doing well. First, we have progress reports coming out. Honeymoon period is over. The beginning of the school is over. You need to make sure you're taking into account your responsibilities as a student. That's getting homework, getting work in on time, studying for tests and quizzes, and making sure that you are successful in the classroom. That's the reason why you're here, is to do school and to learn. So make sure you're taking those responsibilities seriously. Progress reports, like I said, are going to be coming out, and those of you who need to improve, I'm sure you know it by now, so let's buckle down and make sure that you're staying after and doing the things that you need to do in order to get caught up and bring up some of those grades. Social media. If you're going to use social media, make sure, we talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the year, down in the gym. Make sure that your interactions with people are kind, even when you're not talking about somebody in front of them. It's very easy to take a screenshot and to send things around. We've had some nonsense with that I've had to get involved with already. Make sure that when you're communicating with other people on social media, you imagine that the entire auditorium is sitting in front of you and that what you're saying is being conveyed to every person in the auditorium. If you use that as a rule, there's a good chance that you'll only post things that are on the level that can't hurt other people's feelings. But please consider other people's feelings when you're posting on social media. Be on time. We've had some students being late to lunch and late back from lunch, late to your homeroom periods. Anytime you're late to class, remember that is a detention. You don't show up to your detention, that's suspensions. If the suspensions rack up, you're going to put yourself in a big hole. So it's simple. Make sure you get to school here in the morning on time. Make sure you get to your classes on time. Teachers are going to be taking that seriously in terms of marking that down. Buses, please make sure your behavior on the bus is the same behavior you would have in a classroom with a teacher. If you cannot behave on the buses, we're going to start to look at videos. If we see poor behavior on the bus, you simply won't ride the bus and you'll walk to school. Now, those of you who live in Verona, that's a fairly long walk. I'm sure that you don't want to be walking to school in the middle of winter when it's freezing cold. Oakmont students, you are not allowed for any reason to ride the Verona bus unless you bring in a permission slip from your parents and their parents signing and making sure that it's okay. No Oakmont kids should be on the Verona buses. If Verona kids, if you need to have the late bus, you cannot get on the late bus without a pass. You have to be here learning with a teacher. Excuse me. You have to be here after school with a teacher in order to be eligible to ride the late bus. So please keep that in mind. No pass, no bus. When you get outside, everyone who leaves school, you cannot hang around campus. You have to leave campus when you leave school. You can't hang around on the side by where the buses are. We're going to have to start writing people up for that. Leave and get off campus. You're not hanging out for 20 minutes until the late bus comes. Go home, go to the library, go to Speedway, go to your houses, get prepared for what you need to get prepared for. Please get off campus. Locks on your lockers. Please make sure you all have locks for your lockers. Too many lockers have no locks. You can just open the door and take whatever you want out of the lockers. Now, we have pretty great people here, great students here that don't steal, but you're leaving yourself open for that to happen to you. Buy a lock. It's $3. Put it on your locker, and it takes 2 seconds to open and close the lock. Please make sure you have locks on your lockers. Please start checking your grades for Gradebook. Your parents now have access to your grades. You have access to your grades. Keep up with your grades and make sure that you're checking them in Gradebook. Some positive things. We got our night events this week. Thursday night are the boys and girls soccer night events, which is always a lot of fun. And Friday is our Friday Night Lights football event. So please, we hope you can come out. I know that Mr. Ramito and your senior and junior officers will let you know what to wear to those events, but we hope that you see you there. Please make sure you behave appropriately at those games and represent yourselves as Raiders the way you need to represent yourselves. We also have homecoming coming up, so please go to sporting events. We'd like to see you as much as possible. Enjoy those events. They're a lot of fun. Cheer on your classmates. It's a positive thing. That's all I have. Sorry, so many items, but I haven't been on here in a while. I'll try to come on a little more often to spend some time with you. If you have any questions and concerns, let me know. And Riverview, have a great day.
That's all the news and announcements today, Riverview. I'm Angelina. Don't forget to stand for the pledge and have a great day.